Yo, before we start this video, one thing, we got 2 more subscribers to get to 800. Y'all, thank you so much for the love and support. I don't do no collabs. I don't be in nobody's stream acting toxic. I don't do sub for sub. I just get on this bitch and be myself, and y'all fuck with me. I fuck with y'all. 2 more subscribers to get to 800. Please, 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 please like and subscribe and share the video. All right, cue the intro.
Most of my friends and gangs, my new nickname is Genghis Khan, but without the yay, but his last name's my side. I ride with that demeanors. I'm armed to the teeth. You're Venus and you've never been to the Venus.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know where I got this from. Ryan Moody uploaded a video and he was talking about how he couldn't watch this because it was so like he couldn't stand it. Now, I mean, shout out to Dub.W. Go to his channel, subscribe to his channel. I mean, the dude is one of the more entertaining trash talkers, but let's get to it because obviously he's part of the weirdo brigade in terms of people who defend this game to the core. So let's go ahead and see what he's saying. 10 things to do to start competing. Hey, I want to compete. So let me listen so I could be good at the game. Hold up.
YouTube, what's up, man? This is a great idea I have about a question that I get all the time. How can I play in these tournaments? How can I compete for this money? I see these guys winning hundreds of thousands of dollars. I see them winning belts. How can I compete in that? You know, and a lot of times I get this question, it's too late in the season. Or
I will tell you how you can do it. You find the most cheesiest plays. You find out how to manipulate the computer. You find out what's broken in the game. And then you just practice. That's what you have to do. I mean, come on, man. We're not fucking creating rocket ships. Come on, man.
it's during the tournament, or it's during the EA live stream, or something like that. And now is the time, man, for you guys to gear up and get ready to play in these tournaments. And I'm going to give you 10 things you should be doing when Madden 21 drops.
Gotta be serious. I don't think we're going to make it through all 10.
To compete in these tournaments. The first thing I want you guys to do is accept and understand. It's kind of a two-part chapter of this video. Accept the game. That's how I feel. Accept the game.
Yeah, we're not going to make it through this video. We're not going to make it through this fucking video. We're not going to make it through this video. The first thing he said pissed me off. Accept the game? This is one of the people that could change the game if he spoke up about it. And instead of using his power and his clout to speak up about it, he's telling you to accept it. Accept it. Accept the game? What do you mean? Does Madden have cerebral palsy? Is Madden autistic? What do you mean? Is it disabled? Do we mean accept the game? It's a game. It's not a disabled child. Accept the game. You pay $60 for it. It shouldn't be what you want. You ain't getting it for free.
Understand what it is. If it's a running meta, accept that. Embrace it, because if you try to fight,
basically what he's saying is, if you want to be good at this game, you got to realize that the game is BS and you got to figure out a way to get past that. But the crazy part about it is he chooses to get behind the camera and say that. That is insane. He chooses to get behind the camera and say, just accept the game. Not, hey, this is what needs to be changed. This is what needs to be changed. Madden, do it. And I call everybody else out to do it too. God damn, you could at least do it in a nice way. You could do it in a passive way. You could say, okay, this needs to be changed and that needs to be changed. You're just telling people to accept the shit. That's wild. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Stone Cold. Not Stone Cold, Bam Bam Bigelow.
And your opponent, you're just going to dig yourself a hole. Accept the game, man. If you feel it's too cartoony or it's too arcadish, accept that, man. If you're going to get stuck on that barrier mentally, you'll never be able to compete at the highest level.
Yo, bro, that's a mental barrier. That's not a mental barrier. What are you talking about? That's not a mental barrier. A mental barrier is usually, not all the time, but usually something that you do, and in your mind, there's going to be a different outcome than what is actually going to be. That's what that's called. Like, I might have a mental block with talking to women. If I go up to the mall and talk to this little chick, she gonna slap me and get everybody in the mall to circle around me and laugh at me. When in all actuality, she might say no. She might say yeah. That's a mental block. This ain't no fucking mental block. This is actually just the facts. It ain't no mental block. Yo, EA, hire him. Please hire him. This boy... You white, so I can't say the word that y'all know I say 300 times a video. But, bro, you like, relax.
Man, all these guys that you see winning all this money accept what the game is. You know, Joke has always who won the Madden Bowl.
But here's the funny part. My bad if the mic too loud. Here's the funny part. Y'all could accept the game and still change the shit. You say everybody that make hundreds of thousands of dollars accepts the game. How about y'all get together and get y'all fans together and get it to change the game? But this is the difference. This is why I like the 2K community over the Madden community. Because all the 2K leaders, all the 2K YouTubers, they don't need 2K. They don't have to upload 2K to get views. I don't have to upload 2K to get views. As you know, in terms of what's a lot of views from my subscriber count. I don't have to upload 2K. These people, they have to upload Madden. Or ain't nobody gonna watch the shit. They have to upload Madden. That's why all y'all need to get together and say, hey, get all our fans together and say, hey, this needs to change. That needs to change so we can actually get the shit done. But you saying accept and understand, I knew we wasn't gonna make it. We can't even make it past the first one.
At the end of the year and had the best year, is always one of the best players, and he always plays the game to its strength. And that's what I mean by accept. Understand it, you know.
Plays the game too. What did I say at the beginning of the video? When you talk about competitive, I said find what's broken in the game, find what's OP in the game, and use that. Play to the game's strengths, which is ironically playing to its weaknesses, playing to its flaws. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. So anybody who loved Madden that was in this, that's watching this video, they was like, oh, he talking about, oh, he just can't play. He just not good. This is what one of the best players to ever play this game has said. This is what he means by play to the game's strengths.
And then when I say understand what you're getting into as far as competing in Madden. These people are doing this for a living. This is their job, literally, just to compete in Madden. People are embracing it, and people are giving their 150% to compete.
Okay, come on, bro.
You know, this is not
get to number two for you say something.
It's not something people do part-time. Well, some people do it, and that might be your angle to start as a part-time.
Let's get to number two.
You can do that. I won a belt. I won over $100,000 being part-time competing. So it's because that's never ever.
Let's get to number two.
The reason. All right, boys.
Whoa, what's never ever the reason?
The biggest obstacle that the game might have a running meta. Understand that bunch might be the passing formation and accept.
Okay.
Now it doesn't mean you gotta run that or do that or if that's your best.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You gotta do something else, but accept what it is. Don't complain about the game. Don't use the game as the reason why you can't compete, because that's never ever the reason.
And I knew he was going. I'm so glad I didn't watch Ryan Moody video, because I would have ruined this reaction. I'm so glad I cut the video off, because I would have ruined this reaction. It's not the reason. Everybody who plays Madden, the game being bad is not the reason. Have you seen people break down this game? Have you seen people break down the plays? Come on, bro. Nah, we not doing that shit, bro. That's not the reason. The reason is not because the game is broken, the game is bad. That is the reason. And you just told us the reason because you said play to the game's strengths, which means find the broken shit in the game and use it. And if you don't complain. So for the people that don't want to call something that's OP or use something that's OP, you just bad at the game. That's what bad is in Madden. Dude, shut up.
All right, boys. This is the biggest obstacle you guys have, and this is the second of my 10 things you need to do going into Madden 21.
Here we go.
MUT. There are so many people out there that say, I don't want to pay to have to compete. I don't like MUT. I don't, I'm a regs player. I don't really want to spend money into MUT.
Yeah, and these are the people that need to be brought to the forefront. Everybody that you heard say that needs to make a channel and get 1 million subscribers by next month. Because these are the people that's going to make the game good. No, bro, if this dude tells you to put money in this game, I swear I'm going to turn this video off.
You have to get over that hurdle. That's a mental hurdle. One.
A mental... Maybe he wasn't talking about putting money in the game as a mental hurdle. Maybe he was just talking about, you either got to put money in or grind. Maybe he wasn't talking about that. Let me not go crazy. Because I know for a fact you just didn't say putting money in the game is a mental hurdle you got to get over. You're not that fucking stupid. Bro, EA need to be paying you. You need to be on the payroll, bro. You need to be on the payroll. Fuck Game Changer. You need to be EA staff. EA staff. My name is Dub.
I'll be honest. If you are a football fan, if you are a Madden fan, you will love MUT. That's why we're here. That's why we all play it.
You will love the idea of MUT.
It's absolutely addicting. It's fun. Yes, it costs money or it costs time, which are the same thing essentially.
No, it's not. No, it is not. It is not the same thing, and that's the problem. Because what the problem is, if I have to grind for a player and it takes me 2 days, what you can get in 2 minutes because you put the game in it, that's not fair, dummy. That's the whole fucking point.
And I will tell you, if you have never played MUT, literally when you get the game, there are Madden players that are really good. I've known some that I grew up with, that I play with all the time, that are really good on regs. And they play it all year. I'm telling you, when the game drops, do yourself a favor. Literally, when it's done downloading, go to Ultimate Team. Because the pay-to-play aspect is so small in the first day, the first weekend.
No, the pay-to-pay aspect is all of it. What do you think is so small? Stop lying. Now you just lying. Now you're just telling lies. Because the pay-to-play is the whole fucking point of the mode.
That you can compete. You can start building your team. The longer you wait to make your team, the further behind you will get. Also, man, if you're remotely good at the game, you don't have to spend that much money. Obviously you're going to watch the streamers.
I shouldn't have to spend any money.
Like me and Problem, and we're going to have the best team the first day. Because that is the position we're in, both as streamers and content creators, as far as competitors. So, you don't have to have that. If you're that good at Madden, just get a couple.
Right. You don't have to have the best player in the game. You don't have to have the best players, because the only way you can get that is to put money in the game. So sacrifice your fun. Take a less fun game or a less fun mode because you didn't put money in it. If you want to have the better players, if you want to be competitive day one, if you want to do that, put money in the game.
Cards, put $100 on the game, or put your time into MUT.
Hold on, what? Yep, I'm about to stop this video.
Watch the streamers like me and Problem, and we're going to have the best team the first day. Because that is the position we're in, both as streamers and content creators, as far as competitors. So, you don't have to have that. If you're that good at Madden, just get a couple cards.
You don't have to have as much fun as I do, because I put money in the game to have my fun.
Embrace it, understand it, learn it.
I just fucking missed it again.
That is where all the money is. Competitors. So, you don't have to have that. If you're that good at Madden, just get a couple cards, put $100 on the game, or put
100. He just told you to put $100 in the game. He just told you to put $100 into Madden after you already paid $65 for this shit game. He telling you to put This is a content creator. What? Yeah, I'm done.